What is up, guys? So, tonight, well, last night, we got to the top on the island temple. Like, I got through the cave, I got to the top and saved it. So tonight, we're gonna go through the rest of it. Yeah, most magic points are intact. Let's see, 60 points, 70 points. Yeah, I was trying to think of Halloween games to play, because it's like, oh shit, it's October. Definitely will play. I think I'm gonna play some Resident Evil 2 closer to Halloween that week. But until then, I don't know. I'll think of something. Ooh, temple. Ooh, chest. Arrow prism is procured. We did it. It's the arrow prism. But how is it going to show us the way to Arceus? Gee, I don't know. You're sure big help. Oh, it's blindingly bright. Oh, how observant. Pull the arrow prism up into the sky. What's going on? How beautiful. Arceus is at the end of the light. That's beyond the skies. I will calculate the direction immediately. Elise! Seth, what's wrong? Seth. It's not Seth. That figure couldn't be. Dark Force. Can't be. Does this mean that Dark Force has been masquerading as a human? That evil-minded monster. Can Dark Force also evolve? Whether it evolves or not, here it comes. You have no choice. Let's go. Alright, you son of a bitch. Damn. Well, here goes nothing. Jeez. Okay, that's fine. Put people to sleep. It's better than attacking people. She's almost out of healing points already. One more heal, huh? Or actually, do I have an item? Stardew. Moondew. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright. What's Nares? Hold on, I want to see what Nares does real quick. It sounds weird, but I don't want to waste my turn. I want to see what it does. Technically. Oh. I probably should have looked to see what the moon dews did. I probably wasted those. Alright, what does soul do? Hey, what's up, Bossy? How you doing? I think it should revive her TP. Instant full resurrect. Okay. So there's not really an item to revive TP then. Unfortunately. Or tech points. I got you if someone's dead. It just sucks because once you hit that point in battle when you're out of items and you're out of... Here, there's like no other way to heal pretty much. Come on. I can't heal and resurrect in the same turn. This is a good time to resurrect him. Okay, cool. Heal her. Sweet. Sweet. Take it. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever played 4. Or the first time I've ever gotten this far in 4, I should say. This is becoming a sticky situation. Chaz, we've got to hurry to... Yeah, I beat 2 and 3. And then I'm playing 4. I really want to go back and play 1. But the followers of the darkness are already aware of the way to Dark Forest. They're probably on their way there even as we speak. You mean they were spying on us? Micros, the only thing certain is the direction in which it is located. But no doubt there is something there that they can't afford to let us have. So we better get that something. We'll have to hurry, otherwise they'll beat us to it. I have the direction of Micros stored in memory, but The light is now extending far beyond the sky. Just have to head towards it and land it all. Alright, let's return to the spaceport. We've got to hurry. I think the spaceport was near. Well, I'm just gonna go heal first. Might advise you to play the first one on the Switch. Its modifications make the game more pleasant. Oh, I would, but I have the adapter where I have a. I plan on getting the first one on the Master System, the actual Master System, just because there's not that many Master System games that I really want to play, and I'm crazy though, dude. I'm crazy. I was playing Final Fantasy 2 on the actual NES, so. No, I appreciate it though. You know what? I should buy some more healing items because I did realize that I'm out of normal healing items. I do remember. I think just the normal shop. Normal shops have the healing items here. Cure paralysis is an item you almost won't use. It is a status that disappears after a couple of rounds. Oh, I gotcha. So you're saying I should probably get rid of some of these. I do need to buy some more Dymates or Trimates though. I'm trying to remember which town they sold them in though. Let me try Uzo or Tornrico because those are the. Okay, cool. There's an item shop here. There we go. Yeah, I bought a lot of those just because I got tired of my guys getting paralyzed. So I didn't have a way to cure. I'll keep like 3 of them. I think I'm trying to remember which area it was. There was like an area where like they were getting paralyzed like pretty frequently. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of money. I should probably sell that because I'm not going to use it again. So you also have a thing for Star Wars and D&D. Of course, of course. Star Wars is one of my mains. D&D I've been playing since I was like a kid. Mostly 2nd edition though. Mostly 2nd edition, but I do like me some D&D. Why do I have 2 dynamites? I don't need those dynamites either. I think Phantasy Star is close to the style of Star Wars. That's science fantasy. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. It's kind of got its own like weird. I don't know. I always think of Trigun or like Dune maybe. It's kind of close. Kind of closer to Dune. I don't know. I guess Star Wars is based on Dune, so or like partially based on Dune. One of the rare series that has a good balance between tech and magic. I believe people can have mental problems. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm just getting all these because I think it sounds weird, but I think there's like I have a feeling there's going to be like a long dungeon coming up. And also, if there's no items to replenish tech points, I need to save all my tech points as long as I can. Wait. It's Kadari. I was like, which town is near the spaceport? For that, I find the double type of technique and skill to be a wonderful system. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I like all these games. So I actually, the Phantasy Star I had growing up was Phantasy Star 3, which I know is like the one that everyone dislikes as much, but that was the one I grew up with. But there's enough connections between 3 and this one that I'm just like, oh man, it's so cool. Are we going in the right direction? For instance, we won't use Wally or Human or a boss, but since you won't use them on a boss, you should probably cast those on normal enemies. You know what? I never thought about that, and I probably should be doing that. To save points. We're going in the right direction. We're on course. Is it an island like the air castle, or is it an artificial satellite like Zealand or Kern? If we keep to this course, we'll leave the Algo solar system. We have no choice but to keep going. Wow, this is astounding. Hey, it's the arrow prism again. Ooh, you scared me. What happened? Chaz, look. It's a planet. A planet has suddenly appeared. Oh, it's a whole new planet? It can't be. There's no indication on the radar. It's not Motavia, it's not Solus, and of course it's not Parma. There's no such planet in my database. This must be Kyros. Welcome, protectors. Welcome. What was that? There's a voice reverberating in my head. I'm the roof of Breakros. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I remain in this land to pass on the secret of the Genesis of Algo. Just as I thought, this is Breakros. Yes, it is. This is Rikiros, the fourth planet in the Algo solar system. What? The fourth planet? There are only supposed to be 3 planets in the Algo solar system. Latavia, Parm, and Zolas. Rikiros is a planet that has been protected by a powerful and invisible barrier. No normal being is able to see or even sense it. I didn't know such a planet existed. Moreover, the planet's orbit is highly elliptical. It only gets close to Algo once every 1,000 years. So it's an orbit like that of a comet. The arrow prism shows the way when Rikiros returns. So this is what they mean by return. And that's why I was hidden until now. Le Roof? We came all the way here because we wanted to find out what we can about the profound darkness. What is the profound darkness? Why is it causing disasters in Algo? Exactly where is it now? We were told that all the answers would be found here. Now tell all. You courageous protectors who came all the way to Rikiros. I have much to tell you. But first you must perform a task. There are 2 towers in Rikiros called the Courage Tower and the Strength Tower. Go meet the guardians of these 2 towers. When you return, I will truly recognize you as protectors. And I will then tell you all you seek to know. God damn it. I knew they were going to do that. There's going to be some kind of catch. Protectors. Are you testing us? Yes, I am. But please understand, this is absolutely necessary. I guess we'll have to do it. Come on, guys, let's go. Please hurry already. The hand of the darkness stirs towards the planet. Beloved ones, I await your return. Okay, so that's like a restore point. Is there anything else here? God damn it. Also, am I supposed to get it? Was I supposed to have picked up another character before I came here? Guardian Sword, Telepipe. God damn it, Telepipe. I can't go back, can I? Oh, I can go back. No, it's just because that Seth guy sucked ass. I want to see if I can get somebody else on my team because I need like another character. Alright, where's... Let me find Hans. Hans was in... Piata? God damn it, Hans, come here. Alright, who is another person? So the one... I know the android girl is, like, working inside the planet, so she's not gonna come with me, which sucks. Demi... Yeah, Demi's working inside the planet. Grise is a good idea, because I haven't talked to Grise in a while. Grise was in... Oh shit, what town was he in, though? It was pretty early on. Oh, thank you, Tono. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, because Krupp is where Hans and his girlfriend live. I wonder why Hans wouldn't join me, though. Maybe I, like, messed something up in the game or something. I believe you've been good to guys. Thank you. I just can't leave Hannah here by herself. Forgive me. Oh, big brother. Okay. So, I guess nobody's gonna join me then. As weird as it sounds. I don't know why you don't appear under the name Phantasy Star 4. Oh, like when you type it in? I think it's under I think it's because I'm streaming under Retro. Because you can stream under the game or you can stream under... I usually stream under Retro with older stuff just because... I don't know. Mainly because if there's a game like, for instance, like say I'm playing like, I looked up the name Phantasy Star, I saw your channel, but... Oh, okay. I am guessing that just nobody's gonna join my team then. I guess I could go talk to Han's girlfriend. See what she's up to. Maybe he'll show up if I talk to her. Oh, that such a thing has happened to us. Keep your spirits up, Chaz, and best of luck. It just seems odd that I would go to a new planet. I mean, unless I'm gonna find a character there. What I find strange is Kira. Is that her name? Is his girlfriend's name Kira? Oh no, you're talking about Kira, the girl who's she works in the temple on the other planet. Yeah, she's just like, I gotta go back to the temple. That is true. I guess I could try talking to her. I haven't tried talking to her. I definitely don't mind trying. Suddenly a big explosion of people destroys Mobius. Yeah, and she's just like, I'll chill. To be fair, I haven't talked to her since then, so I'm not sure. So I have like a Dr. Pepper coffee mix. Apparently on the line somebody was calling it a Dr. Doom. But I put like that much Dr. Pepper, and then that much coffee, and then I put some creamer and I added Cool Whip, because Cool Whip stays cold forever. I like it. It doesn't come to her mind to regroup with the biggest Esper ever. Worship lots to be part of the team and defeat the evil darkness. Super much caffeinated, yeah. Very tasty though. It tastes kind of like a coffee shop type concoction. I highly recommend the Cool Whip in the mixture though. It tastes like really, really good. Where are you streaming from? Is it night or day where you're at? It is 12:50 in the 12:50 at night. I'm in Colorado. Better let me in, sons of bitches. So I always thought this guy looks like the guy from oh, now I can't even think of the name of the anime. The little sprite looks just like the dude though. In France now, I'm gonna start my work. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully your work goes good today. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna talk to Kira, and then if not, I will, I guess I'll just go explore the planet. I don't know where the hell she is, though. That's the person who's asleep. Or one of the people was asleep. France is pretty cool, though. I always wanted to go to France and eat, like, super delicious food. I gotta start losing weight, though. I love me some food. Oh, you know what? She's probably in that middle part. I'm really stupid. It's outside in the courtyard. I like walked right by there. No, I gotta make sure to brush my teeth again. I have to consciously tell myself that. I have to tell myself over and over, you're gonna brush your teeth, you're gonna brush your teeth. So that way I actually do it. Especially when I drink, like, crazy concoctions like this. I don't see her anywhere. Maybe she's off on an adventure somewhere? Coffee is okay, won't prevent you from sleeping. No, it shouldn't. Well, so I try to sleep when I got off work. As soon as I got off work, I came home and I slept for like 3 or 4 hours. So I try to sleep a couple hours before the stream, so that way when I'm streaming, hanging out late at night, then when I get off stream, I'll have a couple hours to, like, you know, take a shower, get ready for bed, all that stuff. And then, so I usually sleep about 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, and then 3 or 4 hours at night, if that makes any sense. I say that, but I don't feel much effect from coffee either. I could drink one. Dude, I could probably, if I wanted to, I could probably just close my eyes and go to sleep right now. I just like the taste of it. It does help, though. It does help keep me awake if I want to be awake, if that makes any sense. But no, I already slept, so I should be okay. Like, even if I stayed up the rest of the night and then went to work tomorrow, I would be okay because I slept, you know, 3 or 4 hours. Now, I wouldn't be great. I'd be tired as shit by the time I got off work, but... Oh, no. I can't do that anymore. I can, just not all the time. Like, if I do it once, I'll have to wait like a week or a week and a half to recover. It's not... And I would only do that in like a more of a pulling an all-nighter. Yeah, I would only do that in like a more of an emergency situation, or like even if I can get... So that's why I sleep a couple hours when I come home. So even at night, even if I can only sleep 2 hours, that's 5 hours I slept altogether. So that's still pretty decent. So even if I'm up till, you know, 6 in the morning, I'd still get 3 additional hours of sleep. So that'd be 6 hours split, but it would still be more... Some sleep is better than no sleep. Damn, man. Sleeping incorrectly will make you catch a cold in the following days. Understood that fuse. That I will say, yeah. That's actually why I haven't... So, like, the last month and a half, I haven't been streaming as much lately. I've been, because the weather change got so crazy, I mainly would come home and sleep all night. But I'm finally starting to get back into a groove, where my body's getting used to the cold weather again. Because I mean, I'm in Colorado, so it's gonna be cold all winter. So once my body adjusts to it being cold again, I'll be okay. Even if those staying up, I still have to, like, every 4 or 5 days, I still have to, like, sleep get a normal night's sleep every now and then. Alright, so basically, like, these guys I should be using, like, Earth, or, like, I guess she doesn't really even need to use those. Like, you're saying, like, full LE, or, like... Oh yeah, the music on this planet's actually pretty awesome when you're, like, walking around. I probably should have sat there for a second and just listened to it. This could probably do a cross cut. Let's take a minute and just listen to it. DM explode eliminates negators or insta kill that actually have a chance of kill. Gotcha. Yeah, getting used to all the... I feel like that's one thing, like, by the time you get to the end... Like, when I was at the end of 2, I started figuring out the system more. I figure a lot of the combos would probably be better for, like, the next playthrough or whatever. Four is one of the games where you can reasonably use the insta-kill tech. Interesting. Ah. I like sprayed myself with coffee when I was mixing it, or I was, yeah, I guess stirring it or shaking it. Stirring it. I was doing this, but I was not covering it. Hey, you too. Hopefully you have a good day at work. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I see you again, Wazian. Strength tower. Probably gonna miss a bunch of items. Okay, so Earth only attacks one person. Probably do an air slash, though. Ow. Jeez. Wow. Well, I guess I saved it when I got back to the planet, so no harm, no foul, but let's try the other tower first. I guess my guys may not be as powerful as I thought they were. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. Unless this is the tower I'm supposed to go to first. I just feel like those guys whooped my ass like pretty quickly. I guess I'm just gonna like go through here and like get a couple items, then go heal. Which means I'll just use my normal magic to heal. Still. Those guys are pretty easy, for instance. I guess if I run into those mage guys, I'll just go all out. Ooh, guard club. Ow. She hasn't insta-killed somebody in a while. That's kind of good. Yeah, I can fight one of these guys. I sure don't want to fight a team of those guys. I mean. Oh, you finally come. They come and they come. They're all sissies. I'm getting kind of bored. If you have passed LaRouff's scrutiny, then try to take me if you can. Okay. I'll try. Motherfucker. Hopefully I can beat this guy. Seems like I may have fought him too early. Come on. Ooh. You're better than I thought. That's comforting. Go ahead and take these objects. They are the proof you need. Homa ring, motor ring, desert ring. Some good pieces of equipment. An A1 tower down. It's funny, I drank that whole cup of coffee, I'm already getting tired. Probably best to get some, like, sleep, though. So that wasn't so bad. Now I had to. Let me look at the maps. There's got to be another tower around here somewhere. Wow, that Cool Whip really stays frozen on that. I mean, I put this in a long time ago. It's still cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix that in better next time. Maybe even use just 1 cup of coffee. It's like 1 cup of coffee, a little bit of Dr. Pepper, and then a little bit of cream. But you know what? Nice. I really like the way the crystals look on the outside edges. Whoa. Whoa, that guy's crazy looking. Yeah, I didn't even think about using the attack everybody spells on normal enemies. That's actually a really good idea. It actually saves a lot of time. Oh, here we go. There's nothing to fear from the hand of darkness. Oh, so you're the people sent here by LaRouche. Go ahead and try to defeat me. Prove that you've got the qualifications to be protectors. Yep, gonna have to drink some water here soon. Starting to get the crampy cramps. Yeah, and some level ups. Sweet. You've done well. Go take these objects, which are proof you've met me in the past. Break your ring. I'll go ring. I just want to see if there's any other items in here real quick. Looks like there is. There's at least a chest over there. And I don't know why, as an adult, I didn't buy like whipped toppings sooner. I wasn't like, oh, let me buy. Let me buy these whipped toppings. You know, it just never occurs to me. Oh my god. Please let me kill these guys, please. Sweet. Guardian robe. A rune can equip that. Like, seriously. I don't know why it took me going to my mom's house to be like, oh, she has whipped topping. I should use whipped topping. Those guys did the fusion dance. Ah, protectors, you have carried out your mission well. You have proven yourself, and I can enlighten you with the secret of Algo's genesis. Many billions of years ago, a spiritual life form split into two lesser beings who eventually began to fight. After a long and terrible battle, there was finally a victor. The winner banished the enemy spiritual life form to another dimension. We call the victorious side the Great Light, and the defeated one the Profound Darkness. See, light and darkness. The Great Light feared the resurrection of the Profound Darkness and placed a seal over the dimensional portal. Seal? That's right, a gigantic seal of 3 planets on one fixed star. That can't be. Yes, it is. The Algo solar system. The Great Light also distributed protectors of the seal between 3 tribes, the Parmenians, Motavians, and Solians. But there are fluctuations in the strength of the seal. Once every 1,000 years, its power would weaken drastically. As a warning of this phenomenon, the Great Light created Akiros, which returns to Algo once every 1,000 years, and myself, the roof. But what use is an invisible planet as a warning? The Great Light knew that through the generations, the protectors would forget their mission. So Akiros was designed to break its silence when the seal's final moment came. To remind the protectors of the mission they were born to do. The seal's final moment. What do you mean by final moment? Throughout time, the Profound Darkness has seethed with animosity and the need for revenge. Once every 1,000 years, when the strength of the seal weakens, the most intense part of the Profound Darkness, hate-filled spirit is able to break through the portal and come to Algo in physical form. So that's what Dark Force was. Every time a courageous person would defeat Dark Force, bring about a brief period of peace by expelling it. But the Profound Darkness is patient, and finally it destroyed the planet of Parma in battle. It means part of the seal is gone. That's right, and now 1,000 years later, the Profound Darkness is trying to break completely free at last. The seal's final moment. Are you saying that it's happening now? Maybe. Maybe. The darkness will once again wield its frightening power and completely break the seal, or what? Someone will conquer the darkness, render the seal meaningless. Someone like us. Protectors, listen carefully. If the darkness escapes the seal, that is, the Algo solar system, will certainly be destroyed. The only way to prevent this is to go to the darkness, enter its dimension, and destroy it. As long as you have those rings of the stars, you should be able to withstand the largest part of the power of the darkness. So the time has come. Obey the will of the Great Light and attack the Profound Darkness. This is the very mission that you, as the protectors, have been born to. Who do you think we are? Chaz. I've been listening patiently, and you keep talking about this mission. I'm not gonna fight for no mission. Anyways, where is this Great Light now? What is it doing? The Great Light is no longer present in this galaxy. It has gone far away. You're telling me he hands down missions and that he goes off away? Give me a break. Missions, protectors, who the heck cares? It has nothing to do with us. No way am I gonna fight for someone like that. I'm gonna live by my own will. Chaz. There is no one single truth, Chaz. Chaz Ashley. You have set foot on Rakiros. You must hurry, whatever path you choose. Chaz, what are we to do? Rune. What is it, Chaz? To tell you the truth, I don't know what's going on. Oh great. When Alyssa died, you explained things to me. Rika tried to lift my spirits. But in truth, I really didn't understand. I can only see the person who taught me everything had died. I would have sacrificed anything, even my life, for the peaceful repose of Alyssa's soul. But gradually I found out that there are people who depend on me to fight. That's all fine, isn't it, Chance? But I can't have the fate of all go rest on my shoulders. Well, moreover, this fighting is a mission handed down from the Great Light. If we have to dance to its tune, we're no different than Zio. I can't blame you for thinking that way, but... Chaz, there's someone I want you to meet. Let's go to the Esper Mansion. The answer lies there. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is I am just going to look at the walk through to see if I missed any. To getting closer. There's a couple pieces of equipment, but whatever. I could really go back if I wanted to, but I am gonna heal the... Seeing if maybe I was supposed to step in a certain place. But they'll probably tell me if I do. We're borrowing the inner room again. I've got something to give to Chaz. Surely you're not going to give that to a youth like this. Youth. There's no one other than Chaz. You've got to believe me. I understand. Reverend Fifth One, I will say no more. Chaz, the sacred sword. Elysian awaits you. The sacred sword? It's probably the one and only weapon that has the power to destroy the profound darkness. Go, Chaz, alone. Go and meet with Elysian. Meet Elysian. That's right. And at that time, you should find the answer you're looking for. So this is the sacred sword. Elysian. What? I hear a voice from somewhere. Oh, you made it, Chaz, Ashley. This is the place where the spirits of those who fought to protect Algo return to. Elysian is a sword sheltered by those spirits. Now, Chaz, you must take Elysian in your hands. Hey. Whoa. Wow. No, knee. Knee. Alyss, knee. So you are Chaz, whom Rune selected. You were able to understand. Chaz, I entrust to you the care of Elysium. All of our thoughts are stored within that sword. We will all be with you, Chaz, always. So. Don't worry, leave it to me. I knew it. Elysium promised that it would give you power. There was no mistake in my judgment. Rune. Chaz, let's go save Algo. Right. We're doing it for all life in Algo and to create a future that is truly free of terror. A future unbound at last from the evil of the past. For that I will fight. Chaz. Let's conquer, Chaz, for Algo. We have an emergency. Demi informs us that disaster has erupted in Motavia. Chaz. Alright, let's hurry to Motavia. Oh, I wonder what was in the other parts of the cave, though. Alright guys, well I'm gonna save it there for now. Mainly because I gotta go brush my teeth and such, but you guys take it easy, have a good one, and I think I'm pretty close to beating this, so here soon we will be beating this.